Now, my dear, pay attention to me for a moment. Keep your ideas to yourself. Allow my presence to envelop you, like the peaceful warmth you experience when the world at last stops yelling. I've come to speak into the exact places you've attempted to keep hidden from other people. Your worries, your doubts, your tiredness, and your hope that seems flimsy but perseveres. You didn't find this message by accident. You didn't get here by mistake. Heaven has shaped this timing, which is based on love rather than chance. I, Jesus, talk to you now as your Savior, your friend, and the one who is more familiar with your heartbeat than you are, not as a faraway character in a tale, nor as an unapproachable king on a throne. I am closer than your thoughts, and closer than your breath. You've been carrying too much. Even when your heart falters, you've been making an effort to project strength. You've also often reminded yourself, I shouldn't feel like this by now. I ought to be stronger, but listen to me. Being strong never meant acting fake. Allowing me to bear what was never supposed to be on your shoulders is what strength is all about. You are surrounded by angels right now, guiding angels positioned to open doors and alert you to impending danger, ministering angels dispatched to console you, and warrior angels assigned to protect you. You are not living a lonely, exposed, or vulnerable existence. You don't realize how much heaven surrounds you. You've been feeling the strain lately. Financial strain, emotional strain, and unseen conflicts that attempt to divert your focus from tranquility. You've experienced the stress of not knowing what tomorrow will bring, the weight of expectations, and the fear of failing. You've secretly thought, where am I going? Why is everything so unclear? Allow me to clearly communicate with your spirit. You're not floating aimlessly. You're being guided, and you are being led by me. However, I don't always disclose every step when I lead. I've shown you enough to keep going, but not enough to make you lose faith. Your sense of doubt is a sign of transition rather than danger. The boundaries of the new chapter have not yet been written in your eyes as you exit a previous one. However, I can see them. I've already got them ready, and nothing can undo what I have planned for your future. Not an error, an adversary, or a worrying. You've made it through what ought to have broken you. The enemy has whispered to you that you were forgotten during certain seasons. However, you remain here, still upright, fighting on, and I refer to that as a victory. My child, walk boldly in faith and love as you offer your $10 super thanks and support this channel. You become a part of this divine mission to spread my light and healing to many. Let your giving be an act of love and gratitude, and be surrounded by my grace. Click the super thanks button now and give super thanks at your own will. And listen as this message continues to bless your heart. The breakthroughs you've been waiting for and the things you've been praying for are already happening, my darling. But hear me clearly. I fortify the heart before the blessing comes. I stabilize the ground before the miracle occurs. I prepare the character required to hold the chance before it arises. There hasn't been any penalty this season. It has been getting ready. And while you were sleeping, my angels were at work, There have been days when dread has crept in. Fear of failing, fear of not being able to support yourself, fear of losing what you love, fear that life might not go as planned. Even if you've made an effort to block off those ideas, they keep coming back and tapping at your head like chilly rain against a window. But listen to me, fear is not what lies ahead for you. Fear is not who you are. You are not mastered by fear. You weren't called into an anxious life by me. I introduced you to a life molded by commitment. Indeed, there will be difficulties and times when your trust will be put to the test. Financial strain may increase. Relationships may become strained, or unforeseen changes may attempt to make you uneasy, but you won't be destroyed by any of these things, since I'm holding your life in my hands. Your steps are being watched upon by my angels, and the unshakable refuge is my presence. You've wondered why some seem to have it easier than you. You've wondered why it seems like your path is heavier or longer. But pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm creating something bigger, more powerful and timeless within you. Your calling is not little, so your tale is not straightforward. Breathe, my darling. Think more slowly. Allow my tranquility to settle. In the areas that have been agitated, you've been silent about your worries. Even though your heart was hurting, you smiled even when you felt empty. You helped others. No one else has noticed the invisible conflicts you have waged. However, I became aware. Every tear you concealed was visible to me. Every prayer was muttered in tiredness, and I heard it. I kept track of every second. You made the decision to have faith despite your doubts, and you have my admiration. Even now, angels are stationed all around your house, watching, guarding, and ensuring that nothing enters your life without first going through my authority. I stopped the threats before they could get to you, so you have no idea what they were. You have grumbled about delays, some of which were caused by divine intervention. You may have missed several opportunities, but they were actually traps by my mercy. Several of the departing individuals were eliminated. You've been requesting growth, achievement, innovation, and elevation. However, in order for you to ascend, I occasionally need to cut you off from relationships that don't fit where I'm bringing you from, old habits, and from distractions. You are entering a time when things will start to abruptly change. Closed doors will open, concepts will come to mind. There will be clarity, there will be peace again. Strength will increase. Opportunities will also come together in ways that seem paranormal, because they actually are. Hear me, beloved. You're not going to fail. You won't lag behind. You won't be destroyed. What I gave you won't be lost. My hand is upon you, and you shall rise again and again. Now take a time to stop if you can. Put your hand over your heart. Feel the beat of it. I maintain that I give your life meaning. You are here on purpose. You have a safe future. And now I proclaim over you, may peace prevail. Allow my tranquility to flow over you like a soft river. Let go of all burdensome thoughts. Let every fear submit to my power. Allow every concern to crumble under the weight of my presence. It's not about surviving this next phase of your life. It has to do with becoming. You'll get stronger, you'll gain wisdom. You'll grow happier, more devoted, and more self-assured. You will discover new relationships, healthy, encouraging, sincere friendships that heaven has ordained. Opportunities catered to your gifts will be found. Indeed, you will experience wonders that will fill you with thankfulness. But take a breath for now. Take a nap, bend over me. I'm not hurrying you, I'm changing you. Take a moment to answer with faith before continuing to read tight. I trust you, Jesus. Sweetheart, now I want to take you further, to the core of what has been causing you emotional distress. You've been battling unspoken pressure, such as anxiety about money, uncertainty about your profession, and the silent pain of not knowing if you'll ever live the life you want. Lord, when will things finally change? You asked me in private, when will everything get stable? When will I be able to stop worrying about my future, relationships, and money? And I gently say this even though you can't see it now. Change is already happening. My angels are currently setting up relationships, coordinating opportunities, softening hearts, rerouting steps, and shielding you from invisible sabotage. Some of the circumstances you've been praying for are already improving, but you won't see the whole impact right once. You have also experienced emotional struggles, such as sudden waves of melancholy, loneliness, and discouragement. However, I want you to know that you are not weak or undeserving because of any of these feelings. They just make it clear that you are a human being who is incredibly adored. I was there when you sobbed. I supported you as you attempted to maintain your composure. My angels gave you courage when you were on the verge of giving up. You're not failing because of the burden you've been experiencing. My love, it indicates that you are developing, and before the fruit appears, growth always tests the soul. Now allow me to address your future. A season of opportunities is upon you, a time of new insight, a season of self-assurance, a time when the seemingly unachievable becomes achievable. However, blessings come with responsibilities, and opportunities come with challenges. For this reason, I'm warning you not to frighten you, but to get you ready. You may encounter times in the coming months when uncertainty tries to resurface. Your finances feel stretched, your relationships feel stressed, or unanticipated stress tries to divert your attention. However, none of these indicate impending devastation. They indicate that a breakthrough is on the horizon. Pressure prior to being promoted, resistance prior to ascending. Before moving, shake. However, you are not the only one dealing with similar issues. Angels come before you, angels accompany you. Behind you, angels keep guard. Even when earth seems unsteady, heaven is all around you, beloved. Have faith in me despite the narrowing of the path, because wide blessings come from a narrow route. You've been holding out hope for a chance that will alter your life's trajectory, and I can assure you that the chance you've been hoping for is almost here. However, I'm fortifying your character to support it. Before I give it to you, without a basis, success collapses. However, success based on me results in overflow. Certain friendships will change. Certain relationships might evolve. Some will misinterpret your development, but don't be afraid of this. What cannot stay, let go with grace. Make space for what I'm delivering. This is the time of year when alignment is more important than approval. Now pay close attention. I'm sending folks who feed your mission and removing those that deplete your spirit. Some friendships will come as a surprise to you because angels have whispered your name into the hearts of those who will walk by you, encourage you, and bless you. There will be new connections. Your heart has already been wounded by disappointment, betrayal, and betrayed trust. You've also questioned whether relationships can actually recover, but pay attention to me, your life is not complete. When it comes to love in your life, friendship is not over. Your life's connection is not complete. There will be comprehensive, profound, and total healing. Let me now discuss another aspect of your life, your advancement. You've been concerned about falling behind because you're running late, that your opportunity was lost. However, heaven doesn't follow worldly deadlines. You're exactly where you should be. Not even a second early, not even a second late. There is a reason for every delay. There is wisdom in every setback. You were shielded by every closed door. There was a blessing hidden behind every unanswered plea. You will not lead a life of defeat, beloved. You were meant to make a difference. You were destined for greatness. The greatness that heaven honors, not the grandeur that the world seeks. The greatness of love, compassion, integrity, resilience, and faith. Listen to my declarations over you now. You'll get up, you'll be successful. You'll prevail, you'll be successful. Under pressure, you won't crumble. Your purpose won't be lost. You won't pass up this opportunity. Your future is filled with miracles. Opportunities will present themselves in unexpected ways. There will be unexpected sources of provision, and your heart will be filled with delight. True joy, delayed blessings will now be given out. What the adversary attempted to take will be returned. We'll rebuild what was damaged. The void will be filled. What was unpleasant will become meaningful. Now pay close attention to me. I'm ahead of you. You and I are strolling together. I'm all around you and I'm battling for you. You are not going into the future by yourself. Together we are venturing into the future. I now want you to faithfully answer the following. Section type: I hear what Jesus has to say about my life. Sweetheart, you have my admiration. You're developing, you're evolving. You're getting better, you're getting up. And my goals for you won't be thwarted by anything. I own you and I'm here for you now, tomorrow, and every second after that. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.